Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2020 Gibbon Royalty Coronation. I am Anna Tice, one of the coordinators for the Gibbon Royalty Program. In addition to myself, the coordinators that help keep this program going strong are Nikki Sabo and new to our team, Gibbon's 2014 Princess, Jamie Blake. On behalf of the entire committee, I'd like to thank each of you for joining us as we close out the first blizzard of 2020. We decided on Thursday that the theme for our weekend would be Make It Work, people, so thank you for making it work to be here. We also extend a big thank you to volunteers Jen Belmont and Miss Gibbon 2008, Kelsey Schrader, for assisting the committee throughout the day in Nikki's place. Before we get started, I would like to ask everyone to please check their phones and make sure they are on silent. As we begin tonight, I would like to take this opportunity to send out a few thank yous. First, we thank the Gibbon Fire and Rescue Department for their support and use of fire trucks, and Jensen Motors of New Ulm for letting us ride in style in your showcase vehicles during parades throughout the year. We thank the Fun Fest Committee for including us in their activities, GFW Schools for allowing us to use their facility for coronation this evening, the Beauty Boutique and Kim Schrader of Fairfax for her talents in styling the girls' hair today, and finally to the Winthrop Honor Guard for continuing to supply our Royals with scholarships. And finally, one last thank you to Dana Litzow and Jason Reddig, who led the royalty and candidates on a city tour a few weeks ago. They learned about the inner workings of the city and got a special look inside the historic City Hall. While we were there, the girls spotted some dusty old chairs in the corner and asked Jason, if they could clean them up and use them for coronation. So with a little elbow grease and a lot of love, here they are. Chairs that were last used for any community purpose in the mid-1970s, back to life in Gibbon again. Now it's time to turn over the mic to our two MCs for the evening. Please welcome Miss Gibbon 1993, Stacy Helgett, and Miss Gibbon 2018, Shiloh Hilbert.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Stacy Helgett, and I was Miss Gibbon in 1993. I continue to live in Gibbon with my husband, Neil, who's actually a member of our fire department, and our two daughters, Megan McKenna, who you may have seen at the table tonight handing out programs.
And I am Shiloh Hilbert. I am Miss Gibbon 2018, and I am currently a second-year architecture student at South Dakota State University in Brookings, South Dakota.
Throughout this past year, the Gibbon royalty has shared many smiles and driven hundreds of miles throughout southern Minnesota, spreading the buzz about how great our little city is. We are proud to introduce to you the two young women that undertook this journey this past year. Please welcome Emily Burns.
Emily is the daughter of Kurt and Jackie Burns. She is a senior at GFW High School, where she is president of the Student Council, a member of the Women's Pop Choir, SAD, National Honor Society, and FFA. Beyond school, Emily enjoys being outdoors, working on 4-H projects, and spending time with her family at their lake cabin. After graduation, Emily plans to continue her education at Southwest Minnesota State University in Marshall.
Please welcome next the other half of our dynamic Gibbon royalty duo, Stephanie Meshuga. Stephanie is the daughter of Larry and Liz Meshuga. She's a senior at GFW High School, where she's an active member of National Honor Society, FFA, and SAD. She also is a member of the Voltage dance team and varsity golf team. After graduation, Stephanie plans to attend Concordia University, Nebraska, majoring in elementary education, and receive her Lutheran teaching diploma. Thank you, Emily and Stephanie, for an amazing year. We will now meet the 4 young women who, throughout the last few months as candidates, have been learning about the community they hope to represent.
Our first candidate is Samantha Douglas, daughter of David and Sarah Douglas. Her sponsor is the Hair Base. Samantha is a junior at GFW High School, where she is the manager for the volleyball team, a member of the prom committee, and volunteers with the elementary volleyball program. She currently works at the T-Bird Club as a daycare assistant, and in her free time, Samantha enjoys doing hair for her friends, photography, painting, and drawing. Her future plans include receiving her doctorate in medicine specializing in OB.
Hi, I'm Samantha Douglas. My parents are David and Sarah Douglas. I was sponsored by the Hair Base, where you can get all your hair needs, including cuts, highlights, lowlights, and maybe if you just need your mustache waxed.
Please welcome Bailey Peterson, daughter of Daryl and Marilee Peterson. She is sponsored by Generations Home Care. Bailey is a junior at GFW High School, where she is the Student Council Board Representative, Vice President of FFA, and a member of the Prom Committee. She is also active in theater and a member of the varsity cross country and softball teams. In the summer, Bailey works at the Gaylord Area Aquatic Center. One of her favorite hobbies is showing livestock, which enables her to spend quality time with her family as well. A little known fact about Bailey is that in the summer, she spends more money on hair products for her show cattle than she does on herself.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bailey Peterson. I am the daughter of Daryl and Marilee Peterson, and my sponsor is Generations Home Care Services. They strive to provide services for aging community members so that they can stay in the comfort of their own home. For more information, go to generationshomecareservices.com. Thank you.
Our next candidate is Harley Revishko, daughter of Jason and Sarah Revishko. Her sponsor is Code 3 Bowling and Party. Harley is also a junior at GFW High School and an active member of St. Willibord's Catholic Church, where she will be confirmed next month. She enjoys horseback riding, baking, and is excited to soon begin learning how to quilt. In December, Harley passed her Certified Nursing Assistant certification and plans to further her education in the medical field after graduation.
I am Harley Revishko, and my parents are Sarah and Jason Revishko. My sponsor is Code 3 Bowling and Party. Contact Greg and Ann for all your party needs.
Last but certainly not least, please welcome Riley Sabo. She is sponsored by Panning Brothers Tractor Parts. Riley is also a junior at GFW High School, where she's an active member of the Women's Pop Choir, Theater Department, and Prom Committee. She's also a proud member of the varsity volleyball, basketball, and softball teams, and enjoys competing on the Junior Olympic spring volleyball team. In the summer, Riley works as a car hop at the Country Drive-In in Winthrop, and for the last 4 years has especially enjoyed volunteering her time in the community for the Gibbon Reds baseball team as their statistician. In addition to all her sports and activities, Riley enjoys experimenting with makeup, singing, drawing, and hunting. One little known fact about Riley is that she taught their family dog to be bilingual.
Hi, my name is Riley Sabo, and my sponsor is Panning Brothers. Panning Brothers has been providing local farmers with tractor parts since 1976. If they don't have the parts you need, no one does. So for all your tractor part needs, call Panning Brothers at 507-834-6512.
Let's have one more big round of applause for these 4 outstanding young women. In addition to Shiloh and myself, I see some additional Gibbon Royalty alumni joining us tonight. Those of you who are here, please stand and show off that royal wave.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us to see tradition continue tonight. We are also pleased to have a wonderful sparkle section filled with visiting royalty here with us tonight. Please stand as we read your town or festival's name. Fairfax. Gaylord. Glencoe. New Ulm. Sibley County. Winthrop. And also Aquatennial. Let's give a round of applause for all our visiting royalty. We also wish to recognize our judges who either braved the roads to be with us for the first time in our program's history, participating via Skype. Thanks for making it work.
It's now time to end a year's worth of suspense and find out which of these two lovely ladies in red will be recorded as Miss Gibbon and which as Princess for 2019. Emily and Steph, will you please come to the center of the stage? We have here last year's sealed envelopes, and inside is the name of your 2019 Miss Gibbon. Congratulations, Emily Burns. It is my honor to introduce to you your 2019 Miss Gibbon, Emily Burns, and her princess, I just kept thinking Meshuggah, Stephanie Meshuggah. Sorry, Steph. At this time, we invite Don Adama and Norm Grams of the Winthrop Honor Guard for scholarship presentations.
First of all, I'm Don Adama with the Winthrop Honor Guard. Norm could not make it this evening. I think he's out of town, probably didn't get home because of the weather. But Honor Guard is made up of members of the American Legion and VFW, and what we all have in common is we are veterans of one of the branches of our military. We've been partnering with Miss Gibbon Committee for a number of years, and are again honored to begin this evening to present the outgoing royalty with their scholarships. They have some qualifications they have to meet to be able to receive their money. That's usually not a problem because they usually go on to school. They need to complete one semester of post-secondary education and then send me a copy of their transcript. So tonight we are honored to present to Stephanie Meshuggah, the princess, a scholarship for $250. There's only one problem, I have to write the amount in. And for the Queen, we have a scholarship for $500 for Emily Burns. Congratulations to both of you, and good luck as you pursue your career goals. And good luck to the candidates this evening.
Thank you again for such a great year, and congratulations, you two.
Thank you to all the members of the Winthrop Honor Guard for your continued support and generosity towards our program. It's now my honor to welcome representatives from the Minneapolis Aquatennial to the stage.
Hello, my name is Terry Kane. I'm the captain with the Minneapolis Aquatennial. Coming here tonight, it's nice to be able to see that the community is not bothered by the winter, and that you come and celebrate your community, and you can celebrate winter. Old man winter has nothing on you. I would like to introduce the Princess of Aquatennial, Miss Erin Westland from the city of Hutchinson.
Good evening. As Terry mentioned, we are very excited to be here tonight in Gibbon. We all made it here, so we're very happy that this event still happened, and I'd like to thank all of the volunteers that made sure this event and these events this weekend still occurred. So let's give all of our volunteers a round of applause. My hometown is the community of Hutchinson, so close by, and I have never been to the community of Gibbon, so we're very excited to be here to celebrate with you the Gibbon Winterfest today. As I looked at some of your events, I noticed that today you had a winter trap shooting, and as a trap shooter myself, I was really bummed out that I didn't get to participate. So now it is my honor to first recognize your very own 2018 Gibbon Ambassador, Shiloh. So during Aquatennial Week, I had the opportunity to actually be in the same group with her. And she did a wonderful job representing your community. She was so kind and caring to others, and she was so poised and truly, truly represented your community of Gibbon so well. Let's give her a round of applause. Now, it is my honor to call to the stage with me, Emily. Tonight, Emily, you will be receiving your Queen's Charm, and this charm represents two things. First, the relationship between the Minneapolis Aquatennial and the community of Gibbon. And second, it's your formal invitation to join us the third weekend in July for the best days of summer. Congratulations.
It takes a lot of volunteers to put on an event like this. And we are here to present, not just to celebrate with you and to acknowledge an event that goes in the middle of winter. I would say more like the dead of winter today. But we're here to recognize one of your volunteers who has gone above and beyond. They stand for the pillars of Aquatennial, which are community, volunteerism, and leadership. If you know who it is, please don't say anything until I'm done. Our recipients of the Honorary Commodore's Award moved to Gibbon just a few years ago and have been active in the community since day one. They purchased and renovated Code 3 Bowling, which was recognized as WCCO's best bowling alley in the state. Life has been brought back to the bowling alley. Leagues are again booming, and the high school team is triple thanks in part to their strong support. The excitement of new owners for Gibbon business drew royalty candidates to them immediately, and they've been a consistent supporter of the royalty program from the start. He grew up in Gibbon, and the couple moved back here after he retired as a firefighter for South Metro Fire and Rescue in Colorado. She and a team of local artists and crafters recently opened the Home Place Arts and Crafts store in downtown Gibbon, a storefront that was dark for far too long. They brought to life once again. This summer, they spearheaded a volunteer project to beautify the historic Gibbon City Hall with fresh coats of paint and custom-painted murals to cover the windows. The project began in August and was open to anyone interested in helping, and was completed just before the snow in November. It took a small army of volunteers, led by this couple and local businesses, such as Gibbon Lumber, to donate materials to make this dream a reality. Now the city is again proud to show off the beautiful City Hall and their chairs. All thanks to the creative and driven spirit of the volunteering duo. Generally, the Royalty Committee makes a selection for the Honorary Commodore's Award with the help of current royalty. This year, however, they really didn't have to think hard about it. A lot of community members came to us with the suggestion of honoring this volunteer couple for their extra efforts to help bring Gibbon back to life. Would you please give a round of applause to Ann and Greg Hartman.
So thank you so much for having us tonight in the community of Gibbon. We've felt so welcomed here tonight. So thank you for having us.
This goes to every one of you, all you supporters, all of you. It doesn't even realize it. We could have done it without you guys at all. So.
There's one more group that we want to recognize. Please welcome Gibbon Fire and Rescue Chief Toby Bruns to the stage.
Well, hello, and once again, thank Miss Gibbon Committee for having us here tonight. Good luck to the candidates, with that. So, good luck to you. And I do have to say, I think it's said every year, but without our families, this don't work. Our fire department, we're not on. I can go out and say, without my wife, my girls, I wouldn't be standing up here tonight. So, thank our families. Also, the continued support of our town, our community, hands down, unreal. We wouldn't want this job or be part of it if it wasn't for all of you. So thanks a million for everything. But I didn't realize it was that stressful. I'm looking down at the back of all these heads, and it looks like they're trying to catch up to me for some reason. But no, thank you. As me once a year up here, thank all you guys for everything that you do, all the firefighters. So if you can just raise your hand as you're called here. My Assistant Chief, Ryan Saba. My Captain, Jason Reddick. My Lieutenant, Dan Butner. Training officers my Lieutenant Jim Evenson, Training Officer Dan Buhner, Training Officer Ryan Panning, Safety Officers Dana Litzow, Safety Officer James Tice. Then we have Jay Howe, Gary Schimmelfinning, Mike Opitz, Neil Helget, Jason Rickey, Brian Carlson, Anna Tice, Benna Anderson, Cassie Anderson, Constance Reddick, Andrea Wirtz, and Nate Furley. Once again, thank all of you, and good luck to the candidates.
Thank you to the entire fire department for all you do for the city of Gibbon and surrounding townships. You are truly a valued part of this wonderful community. We are getting closer, folks. At this time, we would like to invite Emily and Steph to reflect on their year as Gibbon royalty.
Wow, it feels like just yesterday I was a nervous girl up on the stage, eager to discover who will wear the crown and represent Gibbon. It feels like it was just yesterday when Emily and I were squealing, excited for what surprises this year will bring. Or when Devin was giving me a ride on his snowmobile so I can make it to the fire department chicken dinner. It seems like just hours ago we were soaking wet from the Franklin Catfish Days parade, or when we carried around a purse shaped like a saddle during the defeat of Jesse James Days. Even though it seems like it hasn't been a year, this year has been one to remember. And I can't wait to see what tomorrow holds for us and the four lovely girls up here on stage nervously waiting like we were last year.
What a year! Like Steph said, it seems like yesterday that the other candidates and I were sitting on top of a fire truck during a blizzard in the Arladazzle parade. This year has been nothing short of amazing. From the many parades, royalty coronations, and various Gibbon events, I have enjoyed every minute of it. Cheering on the twins at Sparkle Night was so cool, and I loved the Aqua Tunnel parade with all of the lights. One of my favorite events was a Hutchinson Water Carnival, which was on my 18th birthday. Steph made me a sign that said happy birthday, so she made me a sign, and everyone was shouting happy birthday to me during the parade. I think I said thank you 100 times. Overall, this year has been amazing, and every event was a blast. At first, I wasn't sure if I wanted to run for Gibbon royalty, but I decided to take a chance and get out of my comfort zone. A year later, I stand here with new confidence and many new experiences and memories. This program has meant so much to me, and I'm honored to pass it on to two of these lovely ladies tonight.
To start, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Panning Brothers. Thank you for supporting me this year and every other year. Thank you for always checking in to make sure I don't need anything and attending as many events as possible. The Gibbon Reds baseball team. Thank you for your gifts of fan apparel. Oh, how we enjoyed debating with each other on which t-shirt to wear to what game. Also, thank you for having Emily and I throw and catch the first pitch during Fun Fest and letting us shoot the t-shirt cannon at numerous games. I don't know what I'd do without the Sunday afternoon games. Jensen Motors. Thank you for supplying us with parade vehicles. We definitely fell in love with the Sierra and its step-down tailgate. We sure got a lot of comments on that. Thank you for surprising us with the Camaro for the Sleepy Eye Parade. We dreamt of and hoped to ride in the convertible all year. Thank you to this community for letting us represent Gibbon this past year. I'm so grateful for the bonds I've created with the people, not just of this community, but as well as surrounding communities. I'm honored to have been able to serve the community that raised me and learn more about Gibbon along the way. The Burns family. Thank you for being my second family and always welcoming me into your home. Thank you, Jackie, for doing my hair or fixing it. And yes, it always looked good, and I'm not just saying that. Mom and Dad, thank you for coming to every single event, whether I told you to come or not. Thank you for dealing with my bad moods when I was tired, when my hair wasn't cooperating, or when my dress got uncomfortable. Thank you for cheering so loudly when we drove by in the parades and making sure my aunts, uncles, siblings, and royal grandmas knew where and when an event was and helping them get there. Larry and Kathy, thank you for letting me steal a spotlight this year. Thank you for coming to support me whenever your busy schedules allowed you to. Larry, thank you for helping Emily and I shoot the t-shirt cannon. Kathy, thank you for coming out and doing my hair for me just because I didn't want to do it myself.
Now on to my thank yous. First, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Midwest Bank, for supporting me this past year. On behalf of Steph and I, thank you to the fire department for always driving in the parades and being our home base to meet. Thanks to the Fun Fest community during Gibbon Fun Fest, as you always made sure we were in the right place at the right time. Thank you to the entire community of Gibbon for supporting Steph and I. I feel so honored to know that the entire town was with us in this journey. Nikki and Anna, thank you for taking time out of your busy lives to chaperone us to every event this past year. It means the world to Steph and I. Thanks for making sure we were well fed and always stopping for ice cream. It's because of you that girls like us get to have experiences like this. To my family, thank you for coming to almost every parade and supporting me this past year. I love you and I don't know what I'd do without you. Also, thank you to Liz and Larry Mashuga, who are my second family. You are the best. Andrew and Matthew, I know you probably didn't want to come to so many parades and skip going to the cabin, so thank you. You guys are awesome. Dad, thank you for accompanying me on the truck on Father's Day. It meant so much that I could spend my birthday with you and the rest of the family. Mom, thank you for always doing my hair, even if we argued on what looked right and making sure that it always looked good for all of my events. I could not have done this without you. You are amazing and I love you.
Sparkle section. It's been a pleasure getting to know each and every one of you. As Nita Bruce said in one of their hit songs, shine on, and on to something new, it's long and overdue, I will remember you. And let the others see you've got your victory, will you remember me? Shine on in others' lives and leave a little sparkle wherever you go. I hope you continue to light up others' lives as much as you have lit up mine.
The sparkle section. I've enjoyed getting to know all of you this past year. Keep on shining your light. You girls are beautiful in every way. I will miss going to parades with you. Have fun the rest of your year, because soon you will be standing here giving your speech. Even though you will give up your crown, we all sparkle every day. Thank you for letting me be a part of that sparkle. Go out and represent your town with pride.
Emily, who would have thought that we could spend even more time together? I don't know how you didn't get sick of me. My favorite thing was after the Hutch parade when I came over for cake and then we went to watch the fireworks. My parents' reaction was, you spent all the day together. Aren't you sick of each other? We've made so many memories this year. Like you putting on your sash, upside down, backwards, or any way but the right way. Until the middle of June, when you finally figured it out. Except for today when I had to help you again. I'm never gonna let you live that down. We also had our fair share of arguments, like what to wear and writing the speech. And let's not forget working on the slideshow, when one of us would put a picture in and the other would delete it. And this went on and on until we'd give up and give in to each other. Emily, there is no one I'd rather spend over 16 hours a day with. I don't know how I'm going to survive next year without you. Always stay in contact and take a road trip down to Nebraska to visit. You're the best crown sister I could ask for. I love you and I wouldn't trade this year for anything.
Stephanie, you're my best friend. Thank you for being by my side this past year. Even though we argued on what dress to wear, I couldn't imagine doing this with anyone else. I will never forget us having to say dog during a parade when we saw one, or struggling to get our waves right. Thanks for always ride sharing and talking my ear off during our rides together. At least I didn't get my dress stuck in a car door, but that's a story for another day. Even though you didn't like your Amazon pants and our rings never arrived in the mail, it was a pretty great year. Last summer was definitely one to remember, and I'm glad I got to spend it with you. Thanks for always being there for me, and I can't wait to see where life takes you next. You are beautiful inside and out. I love you.
To the girl I crowned tonight, stay true to yourself. Smile often and enjoy the little things you come across. Don't worry about everything. Don't be afraid to laugh. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Take advantage of the opportunities life gives you. P.S. Bobby pins will become your best friend, and you will never stop pulling them out of your hair.
To the girl I crowned tonight, get ready for a year full of fun. Take in everything as the summer goes so fast, and be sure to smile for the many pictures you will take. Learn as much as you can and represent Gibbon with pride. This year is going to be amazing, and always lets your sparkle shine.
This year has been one that will stay with me for the rest of my life. I know that if 5-year-old me saw this, she would be proud. I will always remember the bonds I've made with the other royalty. I am grateful for all experiences from this past year.
I have grown so much this year, and I owe it to the Gibbon Royalty Program. I've gained so many new friends and experiences that will last a lifetime. I am forever blessed to be a part of this family.
Nothing can dim the light that shines within. For the last time in Crown and Gown,
I'm Emily Burns.
and I'm Stephanie Mashuga, your 2019 Gibbon Royalty.
Thank you, ladies, for representing Gibbon so well this past year. And finally, what we've all been waiting for, we will be continuing our tradition of crowning 2 new royals who spend this year serving as equal representatives of Gibbon. The sealed envelope containing the name of who will be recorded as Miss Gibbon 2020 will remain sealed until next year, when their reign is complete. So I guess you'll just have to join us again next year to find out how their story ends.
Candidates, will you please come to the center of the stage? It is time.
We are crowning the royalty in no particular order. The first member of the 2020 Gibbon royalty is Bailey Peterson.
The second member of the 2020 Gibbon royalty is Riley Sabo. Congratulations to your 2020 Gibbon Royalty, Bailey Peterson and Riley Sabo. Thank you all again for coming out and supporting these wonderful young ladies. Thank you to the Gibbon Fire Department for your continued support. Thank you to the Fun Fest Committee for continuing to include us in your Winterfest activities. And finally, feel free to come on stage to congratulate and take pictures with our newly crowned Gibbon Royalty. Please allow the local newspapers, visiting royalty, and families to get their photo opportunities in first. Thank you, and we will see you in July for Fun Fest 2020.